And staying in Colombia, a 2-year-old child is back home safe, and 2 women now face assault charges after police say a custody dispute turned violent on Friday night. 41-year-old Tiffany Alexander and her daughter, 23-year-old Janiyah Williams, are facing multiple charges, including burglary and assault in the first degree. The pair is accused of breaking into the home of the 2-year-old's grandparents on the 1800 block of Hatefield Street in Columbia. Officers initially responded to an emergency disturbance call involving a weapon. The grandparents reported that the suspects assaulted them with a baseball bat and pepper spray before taking the child. Alexander is the baby's mother, but does not have custody of that child.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of South Carolina by way of Columbia. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of South Carolina, everybody inside the great state of Columbia. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. Now, you all, before I start this story, you already know how I feel about people respecting their parents. And clearly, once you hear this story, you will know that these helpers don't have no respect for their parents. Yes, it's going to be one of those videos because guess what? This is 2024 and a lot of people are losing their damn mind. Now, this story out of South Carolina really takes the cake. You have a mom and a daughter. And I know some of you all looking at this picture right now like, Trey, which one is the mom and the daughter? I mean, they both look hella rough. And I'm talking about rough, R-U-F-F, not R-O-U-G-H. You feel me? It's a different type of rough. Now, look here. I know the pickings are very slim in South Carolina, but guess what? I know damn well South Carolina can do better than this. Now, look here. This is not a statement on the whole state of South Carolina for us, the women there, but at the same time, Lord, these are some booger bears. Now, what this mom and daughter decided to do was to go, yes, to the other mom and dad house. And the mom and dad house they went to happened to be Tiffany Alexander, mom and dad. Now, Big Tiffany took her ass over there with her daughter, Janiyah. And y'all know just Monday, I was telling y'all about these last name, Nayas. Anybody have Naya in their name, watch out for them. Now, you all remember the story I did Monday out of Atlanta, Georgia, where you had a woman named Janiyah Evans who shot down another woman inside of a McDonald's restaurant. Now, the woman Janiyah Evans killed happened to be a McDonald's employee. And Janiyah also had red hair. And guess what? You see Naya in her name. Now, fast forward till today, you see a woman named Janiyah Williams with another red hair. What's up with these Nayas with the red hair? That's what I want to know. Anyway, let me take a sip of coffee on that one. I'm going to give you all time to think because we have to find some kind of solution to this. And don't laugh at my coffee cup. Like I said, we got to find some kind of solution to this because these Nayas are off the damn chain. Now, Tiffany Alexander's daughter was staying with her parents, which happened to be Janiyah Williams' grandparents also. Now, Tiffany Alexander took her big ass over to her mom and dad house on Saturday around 6:30 p.m. Now, you already know, older folks, they got a pot of beans on, or they sitting back watching westerns, or maybe watching a movie or something. You know, old folks don't have time for all that drama. So just imagine if you, Tiffany Alexander, mom and dad, and you sitting there taking care of her 2-year-old child. And all of this is over a 2-year-old child. Now, you would think Big Tiffany Alexander will be thankful that she got grandparents that's willing to take her child in. Because I know quite a few grandparents let them children go right to foster care. And salute to any grandparent out there holding it down for their grandchildren. Because it's not the child's fault that they mom and dad ain't ish. You get what I'm saying? Really, the S word at the bottom. That word right there. It's not their fault that their parents ain't ish. You get what I'm saying? So instead of Tiffany Alexander being thankful that she got a mom and dad like that, she goes over there with a baseball bat, yes, and pepper spray. Her and her ugly ass daughter, Janiyah Williams, go to the parents' house and politely break inside the home, yes, and then politely whoop her parents' ass with a baseball bat and also with a pepper spray. Now look here, I'm not going to quote the Bible because every time I quote the Bible, I always mess up, and then I have all these Bible scholars in the comment section trying to correct your boy. But I know the Bible says something about respect your parents, that way your days will be long, something like that. But anyway, my people out there who know exactly what that means, leave that in the comment section and what chapter and what verse they come from. You feel me? So if the good book tell you about respecting your parents, guess what? We should do the same damn thing. Now, after Tiffany Alexander and her daughter, Janiyah Williams, beat up parents' ass, she politely jumped back in her vehicle with the child, and that's called kidnapping, and fled the state of South Carolina.
With the help of several agencies, the pair was found on I-85 in Georgia after attempting to flee to Texas with the child.
Now, the Georgia Highway Patrol caught her dumbass on Interstate 85 in Georgia, made it all the way from South Carolina, yes, to Georgia, only to be pulled over by the Georgia Highway Patrol. Because guess what? South Carolina put out an Amber Alert for the 2-year-old because the 2-year-old was in the custody of the grandparents. And like I stated just a few minutes ago, maybe if Big Tiffany Alexander had a life together, maybe if she went around here doing this type of things that she's doing, because we can clearly tell that she's an unfit parent, because what parent in their right mind go and attack their mom and dad and kidnap their child? Which, as you all may know by now, the child had to be with the grandparents for a reason. And what reason was that? Yes, an unfit mother. Now, Tiffany Alexander and her daughter is in jail, raising hell, without bail. You get what I'm saying? And it's a very good thing. And hopefully, the court system in South Carolina will deal with their ass. And also, let me ask you all this before I dig deeper into the story. If your child jumped on you and attacked you, no matter if it's with their hands or with a baseball bat or pepper spray, would you disown your child? Look here, I don't have no children, but I know damn well if I had stepchildren or even my own children, if you put your hands on me, guess what? Number one, I might kill you. Or if I don't do that, I'm definitely going to disown your ass after I pull my foot out your ass. But anyway, we'll break the rest down so I'll read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, South Carolina mother and daughter arrested in custodial interference case. No. It was no custodial. What they did was kidnap Jania's sister and also Tiffany Alexander's daughter, which they did not have custody over. And big shout out to the grandparents for standing up, trying to take care of their child, even though clearly the mama and the sister did not give a damn, did not appreciate that. They always say, look here, no good deed goes unpunished, as you all can see. Anyway, let's go and continue. Now, on Saturday evening, investigators with the Columbia Police Department arrested 2 ugly-ass women after they broke into a house, assaulted 2 residents, and removed a 2-year-old girl from the house. A damn shame. Now imagine you sitting there in your old age and everything, and you raising your grandbaby. Life is good. Life is good. You might got the picket fence, might got the swing outside, might got the old Chevrolet truck. Your wife might got the Lexus out there. Everything's going good. But lo and behold, guess what? You hear some rummage going on in the living room, and you look around, and it's Big Tiffany Alexander, your daughter, who clearly don't even take care of the damn child. And girl, the nerve of you to sit up here and want to break into your parents' home and whoop their ass. And you going to bring a baseball bat and pepper spray? You already know the pepper spray was to blind them. And also the baseball bat was to what? Yes, whoop their ass with it. It's a sad shame. And Lord knows, my heart goes out to this elderly couple because they are only trying to do the right thing, looking after Tiffany Alexander baby, which that was her job to do that. You get what I'm saying? So instead of breaking her big ass in there or standing at the door and thanking her parents, she decided to go in there and assault the parents and kidnap the child. A damn shame. And Tiffany Alexander and Jania redhead ass is lucky Georgia Highway Patrol did not put something on their ass out there on that highway for kidnapping that child. What is wrong with y'all? And then guess where they was going? No, not to Alabama. No, not to Kentucky. No, not St. Louis. They was coming to Texas. We already got enough damn problems going on in Texas. You feel me? About to have a damn civil war almost. Anyway, let's continue. Now, Columbia Police Department Chief W.H. Skip Holbrook, what a hell of a name. Hey, Skip, announced Tiffany Alexander, 41 years old, looking at her bit. I don't give a damn about her and my mom and dad. Guess what, Trey? That's my baby. She came out my cookie, and I want her back. 64 in the face, and her daughter, Jania Williams. I thought that was a man. Anyway, 23 years old, looking at her bit. I got hit with an ugly stick just this morning. We're going to cut it short. 45 in the face, were charged with custodial interference, burglary in the first degree, and assault in the first degree. And they also should have been charged with what? Yes, AS, aggravated stupidity, which carry life in prison or the death penalty. I'm going to make sure Congress pass that law. I need you all to help me. We all go sign a petition on change.org. Well, these people do these stupid ass crimes. They get charged with aggravated assault. And guess what? They're going to be out of here next week. You feel me? That's what we need to do. We call that an expedite ass whooping. But anyway, let's go and continue. Now, the pair assaulted the child's grandparents, who happened to be Tiffany Alexander, mom and dad, and also Jania Williams, grandparents. And girl, how you going to sit up there and participate with your mama in this BS? You should have been asking your mama, look at mama, why ain't you taking care of my little sister? You get what I'm saying? Because the 2-year-old they kidnapped was a little girl. That's what you should have been asking your mama, Janiyah, or calling and giving your grandparents the head up. Like, look here, mama coming over there. She tripping. She on that BS. And make sure your grandparents are ready. But now what you do, you get your dumb ass in the vehicle with your mama and then wind up in trouble with your who? Yeah, with your mama. Let's go and continue. Now, the pair assaulted the child's grandparents who were taking care of her at the time of the break-in, officer said. And the nerve of people, you get what I'm saying? Now, the grandparents is doing your damn job, raising your child. You know, and you got people like that. You got children like that. And I'm sure I'm talking to somebody right now because guess what? You may have custody of your grandchild or your son or daughter is not doing what the hell they're supposed to do in life and being a good father and mother to that child. So guess what? You have to bring that child in. Now, true enough, some grandparents don't give a damn. So that's why I said in the beginning of the video, salute to these grandparents for trying to do the right thing, taking care of their child. And what reward they get? Yes, an ass whooping. That's a damn shame right there. That make you want to knock a patch of hair out somebody's head. Anyway, let's go and close up. Now, Big Tiffany Alexander was later identified to be the biological mother of the 2-year-old and does not have custody of her daughter. The grandparents have legal custody of this child. So, girl, the nerve of you to sit up there and want to go break into people's house and then beat them up, beat them down with a baseball bat and pepper spray them. What is wrong with you? And then you kidnap the child. They put out an Amber Alert and you make it all the way from South Carolina to Georgia only to be stopped by the damn Georgia Highway Patrol. And you are lucky. You are lucky they did not beat some pretty on your ass that day. They should have. Anyway, let's close up. Now, I know some of you all may be wondering, well, Trey, how did the police really know all this was taking place? The story says this, and we're going to close. It says, according to Columbia Police Department, police officers were made aware of the incident through an emergency call on the 1800 block of Hatfield Street at around 6:30 p.m. Saturday evening. And for my people in the Columbia area, you know exactly where Hatfield Street at. Some of y'all probably next door to it or probably was standing outside while this altercation was going on because you already know. Some people are hella nosy. Anyway, now also adding to the story, police said when they arrived at the scene, they found the grandparents who said Tiffany Alexander and Williams, Janiyah Williams, redhead, had broke into the home and assaulted them with various items, including a baseball bat, probably a Louisville slugger, and also some damn pepper spray. And like I said, the nerve of Tiffany and her daughter to do this, instead of thanking your parents for raising your child, for doing your damn job, you feel me? They're doing your job. You feel me? And then you have the nerve to want to sit up here and assault them instead of congratulating them, thanking them. And also maybe they would have gave you custody back of your child if they seen you were trying to do something with your life. Because evidently you're not doing a damn thing with your life if you have time to go break in your parents' home and whoop them down with a baseball bat and pepper spray them. So what kind of person are you and what kind of parent are you to sit there and do that to your own parents? That's a damn shame. And it's a good thing the police got their ass. Now I'm going to ask you all this like I asked you all in the beginning of the video. If your child ever try to jump on you and assault you with any kind of object, no matter if it's a gun or a baseball bat or anything like that, would you give them another chance? Would you continue to be in their life or would you disown their ass? I know me, as soon as you raise your hand, or really if you raise your voice too wrong, guess what? I might disown you because I ain't taking no chances. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story and I will keep you all updated as to the outcome of this case.